All right. So, this is the next part of my free agency prediction deal that I've been doing. So, as you can see, today I'm doing Lamar Miller. Excuse me. Uh, just my thoughts on Lamar Miller. I thought Lamar Miller was always a solid back. He just never was used properly. Which is a lot of people's thoughts, but I agree. I'll probably be doing Vernon soon, along with some other defensive players. But whoa, whoa. Uh, I don't know. I think he's a solid player. I think he's good. He's obviously a speed back, so I don't know. He's obviously not happy with his role in Miami, and I could see why. I mean, he was very underutilized. So, I don't know. I just have a couple teams written down that I think he could potentially go to. So, my first one is the Buffalo Bills. And the only reason the Bills are on this list is because of all that shit that's happening with Shady McCoy. He can get in a shit ton of trouble and not even be on the team next year, so there are some issues there. I think he fit well there. They have a solid O-line. A lot of good things there. It's just, it's Buffalo, and there's a small chance that Shady actually doesn't come back. All right. Just let me open up my thing here. All right, next, Tampa. That's mostly if Doug Martin leaves. I think they're very similar backs. So, I mean, Doug Martin. I honestly don't think Doug Martin's that good. I think he's just a benefit from just solid play around him and just being quick. I think Lamar Miller is an overall better back than him, but I think he could fit in really well in Tampa. I mean, he wouldn't be moving far from Miami to Tampa, so that's a plus. So I know a lot of players don't like moving across the country, but I don't know yet. Tampa's a good bet if Martin leaves. So that's another one. God damn it, my phone keeps shutting down. I have to keep reopening the app. The Colts. Mostly, I had the Colts because he could be a solid change of pace back to Frank Gore. But, I mean, he says he doesn't want to be utilized. He wants to be like a number one back, which he could be, and Gore can be his change of pace, which I would think would be the way they go. But they have to spend a lot of money on Andy Luck this year. When I say a lot, I mean like a lot. Like, that guy's good. That guy's really good. So he can obviously be the one back, and Gore can come in when he needs to pound out a couple yards. I don't know if Gore would like that too much, but, I mean, I doubt it. The guy's getting older, so he's probably more focused on winning a ring. So that's what I'm going to go with. Dallas. I mean, Dallas just needs a running back in general, and they can either go draft or Dallas can either do it through the draft with Derrick Henry, who I believe will probably be picked up by Dallas. So, but if they don't go Derrick Henry, I mean, if they don't think Derrick Henry could be their guy, God damn it. If they don't think Derrick Henry could be their guy, they can obviously go Lamar Miller. Behind that O-line, anyone can be great. That is the best offensive line in the NFL, bar none. It is amazing, but obviously anyone could really succeed in that O-line, or behind that O-line, I guess. So, not much else to that one. The Giants. The Giants really were a good team, other than some issues on defense, and they had no running game. And you could blame it on the O-line. I mean, I personally don't think they were that bad. So, but I mean, Rashad Jennings and whoever else they were rotating in isn't gonna work. They weren't good. So I don't know, but the Giants definitely. I'd probably say the Giants are one of the better bets here, but there's obviously other teams, but If I had to pick, like, as the teams I listed off, Tampa and the Giants are probably your two best bets if you're going to be, if you're a betting man. So, I don't know yet. Let me just, let me open this back up. The Jets, because Chris Ivory might not return. I've been seeing a lot of people saying they should cut him, save some roster space. I mean, not roster space, cap money. So obviously, he could be a cap casualty. And big backs like him tend not to last long in the league. There are a few exceptions, obviously. But at the point he is now, he's getting to that point where, like, big power backs start to take a dive. So, I mean, it's usually about, like, 27-ish age where they start to kind of lose some of that power and some of that, aggressiveness, it seems. So, obviously, Ivory might be the man on his way out. And him and Powell could make a really good combination for speed. Powell's pretty quick, if I say so myself. So, but I think the Jets have more, issues. Like, we're trying to re-sign Ryan Fitzpatrick. Bring him back because he had a really good season. So, up next, the Texans, obviously. Arian Foster sucks. I never thought Arian Foster was good. So, I doubt it. Mostly because, God damn it, there's a piece of Velcro on the wire connected to my mic, and it keeps getting stuck to my sock, and it's starting to annoy me. So, back to the, the Texans. I doubt it. The Texans are probably going to draft Zeke Elliott. And if they don't, I'd be surprised. I don't know how I broke out of that. Oh, my God. That was insane. But, obviously, I think Zeke Elliott will be the guy there that they pick, number 22. Because I don't really see any other teams ahead of them taking a running back. Maybe Dallas, but 4 is really high for a back. Especially because, I mean, Zeke Elliott's really good. And, I'm not going to say that he isn't, because he is. But 4, when there's bigger needs for that team other than just getting a new running back, I mean, any running back can be great in that scheme, or that offensive line, behind it. So, I mean, there's no need. And the last team I've listed on here is the Lions. I really have to manage my time better with these. But, I mean, the Lions just cut Joyke Bell. So, there's obviously, a market there, I guess. Riddick could be the guy. But I doubt it. I know Marshall Faulk recently said in an interview that he really likes Riddick. I don't think he's the guy. So, but no, he can go in there. He can go behind an okay offensive line. I mean, really, Lamar Miller is an outside runner, more or less. So, I mean, you're not going to really need him to go behind the O-line a ton. But that's really all I have to talk about with Lamar Miller. Since I'm telling you it's Miami, might as well talk about Oliver Vernon, or Vernon Oliver, whatever it is. Vernon Oliver is a really solid defensive end. I mean, he's good. He's not great. He had a really solid season, which I guess helps his stock. There's a chance he comes back to Miami. I mean, obviously. There's obviously other teams he can go to. There are a bunch of teams that need, big pass rushers that can get it done. Dallas, I mean, doesn't really have a guy. Greg Hardy is not that guy. Greg Hardy's an idiot. If he thinks he can just do what he wants and, get away with it. Yeah, Greg Hardy's an idiot. He's not going to be on the team this season. I guarantee he won't be on any team. Because if Dallas doesn't want him, I doubt anyone wants him. Because Dallas is usually the home for wayward souls. You know, when a guy is a big dumb idiot, you know, Dallas, Jerry Jones is like, well, I'll take him, man. I could fix him. It works sometimes. But, I don't know. Just trying to think of some other teams that had really bad pass rush. I mean, I doubt he leaves. I bet Miami will pay him the money he wants because he's good. And like a solid pass rushers are at a premium at this point because not a lot of teams are going to let go their best pass rusher at this point, especially when they're only like 25 or so. Yeah, I think Oliver Vernon's only like 20-some, and he's pretty good. So I don't know, but I just gotta. Baltimore, maybe they need some pass rush. T. Sizzle's getting old. He's getting up there. He's not gonna be able to be that guy who won a Defensive Player of the Year 3 years ago. So they can obviously play him defensive end, get some better pass rush. Pretty much anyone can go to the Browns at this point because that team needs help at every position, it seems. Lamar Miller can even go there. I doubt it. Duke Johnson seems like their guy. He played well when he did play. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. You fucking kidding me. Wow. Vernon Oliver could be, So do I get the ball? Hey, I got the ball back. It didn't show the replay because I have it on quick, what's it called? I can't talk today. Presentation, so kind of just get shit done. I don't have to waste time. So, yeah, I don't have much else to talk about. I have to make these shorter, these games. But Lamar Miller is good. I doubt that Vernon Oliver or Oliver Vernon or whatever his name is takes off. I think we'll stay in Miami because, again, great pass rushers are at a premium. Jay, the guy from Boise or wherever he's from, he's solid. I don't know if he can be their number one back, but he can definitely be a solid replacement to Lamar Miller. Again, I would put money on it that Lamar Miller is going to have a breakout season if he gets to a solid offensive line. Like, if he goes to Dallas, expect him to be in the top 5 in rushing yards. But, again, Houston, I doubt. Zeke Elliott's probably going to go there at 22 unless someone else decides to take a chance on him, which I doubt, again. That was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. That was a beaut. So, but Zeke Elliott's going to go to Houston. I might do like a little mock draft series, just maybe a player analysis thing for the college guys. I'll recreate them in-game and just talk about my pros and cons with them and just like maybe what I think their overall will be week 1 in the next Madden. I might actually do that after this with one of my favorite prospects coming up. Miles Jack. I think Miles Jack's probably the best player in the draft, in my opinion. Miles Jack is an absolute animal. He is ridiculously athletic. I was watching some game tape on him as I want to be a scout. So I want to watch some game tape on him to see if he's really as good as people say he is. He's good. I saw this guy covering wide receivers at one point, like keeping up with wide receivers. And that's incredible because he plays at like 250, I think. I haven't checked 100%. But I'm pretty sure he's playing at 250 and he's sprinting with wide receivers, doing like deep posts and stuff. So it's crazy. He's ridiculously athletic. So I might do that after this, you know. I suck. I absolutely suck. I can't believe I didn't get him there. So, no, but I really like Miles Jack. Another player I really like, Jalen Smith, the guy from Notre Dame, the linebacker. I don't know if he's going to be ready for in time for the scouting combine tomorrow, as the day I'm recording this. So it's probably going to be tomorrow because I'm probably going to upload it today or the day of. But I don't think Jalen Smith's going to be able to participate, which sucks because he is also extremely good. I think Miles Jack's probably the most well-rounded player in this draft. I mean, the guy can run with corners because he used to play running back. He has really good coverage skills, and he makes a tackle. So I might do Miles Jack and Eli Apple after this. Eli Apple, I have a little bit of invested interest in because I've been seeing him mocked to the Steelers a lot. I don't know. I've seen Kendall Fuller dropping to the Steelers at one point in a couple drafts. I doubt that. I highly doubt that. Fuller's probably going to be a top 20 pick. He's solid. So, I don't know. So I might do Apple and Miles Jack after this. Or maybe I'll start doing that when the combine's done so I can get a better, estimate on their numbers. Speed, strength with the bench press and stuff. So I have a better, So I actually might wait until the combine's over to do that. If Miles Jack participates and he does the 40, expect 4.6, I'm thinking. The man's a monster. I'm saying maybe 4.6 speed, maybe 4.7. Which for a linebacker is insanity. Anything higher than that, I'll be surprised. Like, if he runs like a 4.3, I'd fucking lose it. Because that man will be going number 1 overall. If this guy is playing a 250 and somehow ran a 4.3, that'd be incredible. Like, he'd be a lock for the number 1 pick at that point, because that's insanity. I'm expecting more 4.6, 4.7-ish. He might be faster than Laquan Treadwell from Ole Miss, which I've been hearing a lot of, that he's not that fast, which when you're like 6'2", I don't think it really matters. Because, I mean, you could just be a red zone target, and you can make your career like that. But I think Laquan Treadwell will perform adequately. If I have to give a guess on what he runs, because I've been hearing a lot that he's going to be running like 4.8, which is stupid. I doubt he runs like a 4.8. I'll be surprised if he runs a 4.8. Oh my god, dude. Fucking Velcro.
They have been fighting an uphill battle, and they had to recover that onside kick.
Oh my god. Alright, I have to just take my fucking sock off at this point. But Laquan Treadwell will perform adequately too. I think he'll run like a 4.6, 4.65 maybe. Kind of split the difference there. So I don't know, but definitely Miles Jack is my favorite player in this draft, and I don't think him tearing his ACL is going to just take away from anything. The man's an absolute animal. He's amazing. So watch out for him. And again, if I had to go quarterback, I'd go Jared Goff. If I was the Browns, personally, I would go Goff. None of those 3 big-named quarterbacks are ready to step in and start. So I think it'd be good for the Browns to just let Goff sit on the bench for a season and just kind of let oh man, fucking what's his name? The old man, the guy who was at the McCown, whichever one it is, Luke or Josh, I can't remember. But I expect Josh McCown to be the starter week 1. If he stays the starter the entire season, I'd be surprised because he's a bit of an injury-prone guy. So, but I think he'll be starter week 1. Yeah, I'm just gonna. No one wants to see me take 2 knees. But that's pretty much it. That's what I have to say about Lamar Miller. Obviously a couple teams that he can go to potentially. I don't 100% know. So, please like, comment, subscribe. And if you do comment, I'd like to know what my next playthrough should be. I'm thinking of doing this as a mini playthrough starting today because it's actually a really fun game that I enjoy. I love strategy games and like these tactics type games. So these are really fun. I might start this today and just say screw it. It's a really fun game. I started playing it before. Or I might do this. Or I might just start Fallout, but the first DLC is coming out soon, and with Fallout, you know, I'm just gonna play the character that I beat it with on the first try. So, but let's watch some. Oh, thank you for showing me the ass end of that run. Thank you for that being the only highlight that I got to see. But all right, that's pretty much it. Lamar Miller, solid running back. I think he will be very successful wherever he goes. If he goes to Dallas, expect him to be in the top 5 in rushing yards this next season. But that's about it. So this is J-Wax signing off.